For all of you who did the practice we recorded in the last video, I forgot to mention that you're not doing that every night. You do it once in the evening before you go to bed, and after that you're not speaking to anyone, and then you should make pause for 3 nights. So that practice isn't something that you're doing every night, every fortnight. So you do it, for example, tonight, then you wait 3 evenings, and on fourth you can repeat the practice if you didn't get the wanted answer or you didn't figure the sign. So yes, you can repeat it, but not every night, every fortnight. Tonight, then pause for 3 nights, and on fourth you can repeat. That's what I forgot to say. What I wanted to mention more. Basically, just to remind you that if you're still holding on or waiting on God or life or universe to remember of you, or if you're waiting in any case on God, I'm just here today to remind you that guess what? God is waiting on you. If you are not willing to do the first move, first step, inspired action, any kind of movement, that's why I would love to, but for her privacy and in respect for her journey, I would never record her, but my grandmother, who I love so much, as well as I did my great-grandmother or grandfather, she is so weak now because she's old and she would love to move, but she can't move, and so on and so forth. She was very powerful and strong woman, as well as I am now, and all the women in my family are. We have some wild strength and the ability to literally overnight rejuvenate and regain strength and power. She was so strong and powerful when she was young, and she was always someone who was a true role model for how motivated and how active and strong she was. But life is lifing, and she is now very old, and she can't understand, even though I'm there and I'm helping as much as possible I can. She can't believe that she became weak and that she can't do simple things like go from this to, yes, she can, but with my help, and she's losing her power. I mean, that's natural, and life is designed in that way. But if you're not motivated, just remember that there will be one day if or when you would love to move but you can't move. So that's the whole point. I was someone who was blaming others. I was someone who didn't know how the life works. This whole life is one big mental game. And if you're still blaming fate, God, destiny, government, your parents, your friends, your failed relationships, whatever it is that you're using as an excuse, just to avoid responsibility and to admit that everything that happened and everything that you're living now is just a postponed reflection of your thought patterns previous. That's why it is important what you're thinking now, because what you think now creates your tomorrow. Even though the most important moment we all have is now, and everything is happening in the now. We all know that. But our now is like the delivery service from the past. Delivery of what? Of your past thinking, of your past beliefs, of your previous identity, of everything that was on autopilot, how you used to think, feel, and act. Good news is that in any given moment you can rewrite the story. I was someone who was skeptic. I was someone who thought that this thing is just a woo-woo shit for rich people who are bored and they just like to keep us in some limbo or to sell us uh, for the sake of making fun of us. But no, really, as most of them said, if you don't believe, try it. I didn't believe and I tried. And I can tell you that I am now living much better quality of life. Everything started to move in my favor when I first took responsibility and I said, you know what, I no longer blame nobody. Everything I went through was a result of my inner I am. I'm not saying that some things are not pre-written. In my previous videos you can uh, find and hear that I'm a firm believer that there is some part of soul contract, and by that I mean that the most difficult experiences in our life are something that our soul saw before came here to this physical plane and accepted that soul contract. So we knew that we will go through all those hard experiences, and we have chosen to come here anyway. But many things are also just a reflection of how we think, feel, and act. As I said previously, it's a psychocybernetic loop. So you have beliefs about, I don't know, let's say about whether or not money is easy or hard to make. And it's all rooted in what your first feeling is from your early childhood when I mention money. For most people, money equals scarcity or not enough, or only bad or evil people have money, and all kinds of limited beliefs. So let's say, and let's take that as example. So when you come from first belief that money is lack or scarcity, then you think, and everything that is related to that subject of money is lack, scarcity, not enough, hard to make, and so on and so forth. So you think in that way, then you act in that way, meaning many people, if I would tell you, let's say that you are worthy, or let's say if I would someone ask me to coach and I won't coach for less than, let's say, 300 or 400 euros per hour. For me, that's now natural. Previous me would think that that's a lot, because many times I did many things for free. But as you evolve and as you know that you're value and that you bring value, you expect value. So your thoughts about money produce how valuable you think you are and your actions are. Then as a reflection of that you get results, and that reinforce the belief from the beginning. So if you didn't claim the price or whatever and you are not satisfied, that will just reinforce the belief from the beginning, that and you will think, you see, I knew it. Money is hard to make, or there is never enough, or it's scarcity, hard to make, and so on and so forth. And this rule applies to everything. Love, relationships, success, health, your appearance, confidence, everything is just a psychocybernetic loop, and it's correlated, and all beliefs are just decisions and thoughts that you repeated many times. You can rewrite everything that's not serving you. I did it. I was someone who literally blamed always everyone and everything, just to avoid to look myself in the eye and to say, you know what, it's okay, we messed up and there is still time and there is still uh, more than big chance to rewrite and do something with the days that are left. The moment you do that and you're honest and you take the responsibility, it seems like and that's what I meant when I said stop waiting on God or universe or life, because God, universe, and life are waiting on you. They're waiting on you to give the hand, to admit, and to, after taking the responsibility, you are pulled by life in the right direction. Learn more. Your greatest power is between two thoughts, and between two breaths. Is your soul, is the essence of God. When you tap into that power, I still have very often one of my challenges is dealing with my anger, because I'm fast and I have low tolerance on those who are not and who are slow, but I'm trying, after reading the book of Slow Life, to embrace that slow living. We always strive for more and to achieve more and to set next and next goals, but that's not how the game works. As I said, the whole life is a mental game, and being aware that this present moment now, for me and for you, is a manifestation. So your previous self dreamt of this moment now. Anger is best managed with gratitude, because why? You can't be in two states at the same time. You can't be angry and grateful. It's impossible. So when you catch yourself that you are going into that unwanted place of being angry, resentful, judging, and so on and so forth, just pause and count, let's say 5 or 10 things that you're grateful for now. Not you will be grateful one day, someday, or somewhere in the future. Here now, count your blessings, and you will see that you will, as soon as you start to count your blessings and think of those 10 things you're grateful for, you will literally forget what was the reason for you to be angry. Mind wants to play games and to always keep you stuck, but once you take the control and you how to hack it, how to bend reality, you become unstoppable. No one said that there will be no challenges. That's impossible, because the nature of life is that there is always something as a form of a test. Will you or you will not fall into old trap, old self, old identity. Nothing is more important than your inner I am and how you are managing it. Let's say if you were rejected, no matter what the rejection is, whether it's something private, whether it is something job related, no matter. Old self or old identity, or those who didn't realize or are not yet aware how it works, will immediately jump into the victim mentality, pity party, poor me, you see, I've been rejected once again, nothing is working for me, so on and so forth. But when you realize that every rejection is protection, and that wasn't good enough for you, and that's the reason why it wasn't match, no matter what it is, the whole perspective is shifted and you are shifted. And that's how you should deal with everything that's unwanted in your life. Affirm this or something better. This or something better. And if the outcome isn't wanted, instead of complaining or stepping into the pity party or victimhood, affirm, if not this, something better. It really is like that. It's impossible for you to know it if you only have 19 years now, let's say, but over time and over life experience, and when you look back, you see that really every single rejection was protection, because God had always in store something much, much better for you. For me personally, that's the best with some previous relationships. Whenever I thought that I can't and it's impossible for me to find a better person, or I idealized that specific one, that was my old limited perspective back then. But after a while, I realized that not just that I can live better. I'm even grateful that some of those my most wanted desires didn't come to fruition, because with my state of mind back then, I had no belief or zero self-esteem that I can do better. It's also possible to apply that for some jobs, or I don't know. I never fell into that trap to be poor me, pity party, and so on. No, I take it all as a hero, as a soldier, and I move on. So the movement is the key, the movement is the practice. Never wait for the mood to shift in order for you to take action. You will wait literally till the day you die. But when you do the movement and you step into the action, your mood and everything will shift immediately, and you will feel much, much better. Let's say, for example, this if I waited to feel like doing it, I would never do it probably. But as soon as I feel the inspired action, I immediately turn this on and I let the words flow. And after that, I feel awesome, great. So I didn't wait, I did it, and then the feeling of satisfaction immediately followed. Always be aware that you're neither superior nor inferior to others. Be independent of good or bad opinions of others, because if you didn't master that, you will literally be like a balloon in the storm. If someone compliments you, you will be all roses and rainbows, but if someone look you with that side eye, you will immediately start to ponder what's wrong with me, am I having something on me, and so on and so forth. So always be independent of good or bad opinions of others. Always be aware that you're neither inferior or superior to others. We are all the souls on this journey, and we are here to uplift each other. There is no competition in the spiritual realm. Everyone in spiritual realm just follows the game and uplifts each other. And you have in any given moment the all equipment to deal with any challenge that's presented in front of you. That's the essence of God inside you. That's, as I said, the power between your thoughts, the power between your breaths. That's your essence, that's your soul. Your soul is subconscious. If you don't know yet how subconscious mind work, there's still a lot to be done, because if you are fighting that power, that's like you are a mosquito or ladybug in fight with an elephant. Elephant is subconscious, a ladybug or mosquito is conscious. In order to clear the basement and to know what's in store in your subconscious and what's no longer useful for you, you must dig deeper, you must explore. What are your beliefs? What was that you adopted? Let's say the grandma I mentioned, she's awesome and I love her so much, but because she was always in a rush when I was a child, she literally would eat so fast that you had the feeling that she inhaled that food. For so long I dealt with that, and I think that one of the reasons that I had surgeries and gut issues, beside the fact that solar plexus chakra is personal power and I was blocked there, that's why I had to purge and to undergo all of that I went through. But from time to time, even now, after everything I went through, I would catch myself that I start to eat fast. No, that's why I said the awareness is the key. You can't change any belief or anything that you do or did in a certain way if you are not aware that you are doing it how it shouldn't be done. So awareness is the key. Dig deeper, clean the basement, find and realize what's subconsciously blocking you. Everything can be solved in your cleaning and restoring and repairing and rewriting your subconscious. I had all kinds of limited beliefs, mental blockages. I was literally someone who always saw obstacles. I thought that possibilities and good opportunities are for some other good people, lucky people, happy crew, and I'm not part of that crew. So the moment I realized how I was thinking about life in general, and that I was playing this mental game so wrong, actually I didn't even know for many years that whole this journey is just a big mental game, but never is late. The best day to plant the tree is today. As soon as I realized how things work and how this game should be played, I started to clear the garbage and to rewrite my story. All of you are my crew and part of my movement, and you are not just manifestation but part of my rewritten story, and for that I'm more than grateful. Also for more and more comments on how you resonate with everything that I speak. I will do my best to channel in a best possible way spirit through me. As I said, I never prepare. I just speak to you from the bottom of my soul. Very true, very honest, just from my life experience. And I think that this raw material is something that you recognized and you appreciate, and we will continue whenever I feel that spirit wants to speak through me and use me as a channel. I'll be here, and thank you all for being here. Feel free to ask something that you would like to hear me explain, I'll do my best, and I'll only speak about what I know that worked for me, and to help you navigate for yourself also. So once again, that practice, never do it more than once in the evening, so every fortnight. And have an awesome week. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.